before we get into the video, I do want to give shout outs. So as you know, in my recent videos, I haven't been getting out shout outs, and that's not because I don't want to, it's just because I haven't had any comments to shout out. But I recently got 2 very nice comments. I just want to shout them out, and I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and all the nice comments under my videos. So again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. In my last video, I did say that I was going to be showing y'all everything in the Monsterverse wardrobe to see what is worth getting and what is worth skipping. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So first we're going to be starting off with tops. And now this Huntrella Spirit Hunter corset, that is a thing, that a reward that you get for liking and joining the game. So you can go ahead and claim that before the update comes out. And this is locked because you can only wear this and this for the mask body. So we're going to be going over everything besides the mask items and the Hunter Spirits corset. Comment down below if you want me to do a separate video on the mask items, because there is a lot of items. So doing both masks and the woman items are going to be, this video will just be too long. But so comment down below if you want me to do a separate video showing all the guys stuff. So let's start off with this one, this Monster Scenes corset. So you can color everything, the shirt, the scar, and the sleeves, and it has 2 toggles, original and no scar. Let's zoom in closer. So here's the original. This is how it looks. It's just a plain halter top, and then they also have no scar, and this is how it looks. So let's go back, and then we have this tank top here. It's just a plain tank top with no toggles. So this is just, that's it. And then this Trickster corset, this is how it looks like. This is like the bodice and everything. It has no toggles, but you can color a lot, pretty much everything on here. So now we have this ATL baddie top, which I think is super cute, and you can color so much, and it has a lot of toggles. So it has original, no jewelry, crop, no jewelry, only necklace, the top with a mesh top over it, plain shirt with necklace, only shirt, no necklace, and you have just these, violet, no shield, and only top. So I think this is cute. And then we have this one, and at the end, after I review it all, I will be telling you what I think you should get and what you should skip on. But I'm showing you so you can also make decisions for yourself, because everybody has a different preference. So you can color a lot on here, and it only has 3 toggles, original, no particles, and only necklace. Now we have this Eerie High Hunter top, and it has a lot of options, so you can color a lot. And it has original, no necklace, no jacket, and then no necklace or jacket. And then here's the mask version, mask, no necklace, mask, no jacket, and mask, no necklace and jacket. I think I might like how they did the mask version better, but let me see. But we can talk about that later. Okay, so this is the scene top, and this one also has a lot of things you can color and a lot of toggles. So original, just jacket, just top, just bikini top and mesh, and just jacket. So let's jacket without the fluff. So now we can go back, and I'm not doing this one because you get this set from completing the quest, so we will not be going over that. And then here's the Monster Scene hooded jacket. Here it is. You can color the primary, the hood, and the sleeves. It has no toggles. And then we have this Frankenstein Lotta top. This top has no toggles, but you can color a lot in it, so that's nice. And then we have this Shield Seal top, and we have a lot of toggles, and you can also color 6 things. So we have original, no polka dots or the decorations on the neck, no balloons, no bolo, whatever it's called. And then this one is just a tube top. And now we have this t-shirt, and it's just a plain oversized t-shirt, baggy, not really no toggles, so not really much you can do with it. We have the sleeveless turtleneck top. So here's the shirt. And again, you can just color it. It has no toggles or anything else. And then we have a rumple corset. You can color the mane and the stripes. No toggles. And we have this ring halter top, which is cute. And you can color the top and ring, and it has no toggles. So that's everything in the top section. So I will be telling y'all what I feel like you can skip out on. I definitely feel like you can skip out on this file scene Pumilical top has a similar toggle to this one. So if you click on here and you go to no fluff jacket, it's like a crop jacket, just like this one. This one's just longer. So if you did want to skip out on this and just wait and just get this, that could be an option. Also, this monster scene top, I feel like, it's a nice plain top and you can take it off. So I'm still seeing top versus the tank top. Now, they're kind of both the same. The tank top is just not crop. The monster scene top does have more decoration, and you can add the scarf you want or remove it. So I say you could skip out on the tank top if you wanted to. And then this Dolce Cucina pattern top, this does go with one of the sets. Same with this trickster. So it is something that you will probably want to get just because it goes with stuff. Now this t-shirt, I definitely say just skip out on. And the rumple corset, it's cute, but it's not like, I don't think it's something that you necessarily need. So I feel like it's something that you can kind of skip out on. It is how you can do both, but I don't it's like you could skip out on this. So I would say the rumple corset, the t-shirt, the monster scene hooded jacket, and the tank top is the stuff that I feel like you could skip out on. But again, it's your preference. Now my must-have is feel like this all baddie mesh hot top. It has so much toggles. I feel like that's really good. So I feel like that's a really good thing to get. But let's move on to these dresses. So this is gonna be a quick one. So we have this baby doll dress, which I think is so super cute. It has no toggles, but has dress, ribbon, and lining that you can color. This is the present dress, which this is cute. A cute little simple dress, corset, ruffle, and ribbon that you can color. Again, no toggles. I feel like this one they should add an only top toggle or an only skirt toggle. I think that would be nice. And then we have this ribbon cutesy dress, which is cute. It's kind of plain though, but it does have toggles. It has original, no lace, and just the bralette, which I feel like this is a good toggle to have if you're doing like a beach outfit. And you can also color a lot from it. This ruffled rumple I think is super cute. It has no toggles. An only top and an only shorts toggle would be nice though. But this is super cute and you can color a lot with it. So the last thing is this flowy dress, and it's just a cute plain dress. So what do I feel like you could skip out on here? I feel like you could skip out on the flowy dress and the ribbon cutesy dress. I feel like the ruffled rumple, baby doll dress, and present dress are kind of like, those are good things to get. But the ribbon cutesy dress and the flowy dress are not that cute. So I feel like those are things that you can skip out on. But that's just my opinion. Now, all of these are my opinion. I'm showing y'all all these things so y'all can also make your own decision before y'all buy it. So let's do the trickster. Now, this one, I just feel like this is a must get. Especially playing a game monsters, like y'all make different monsters, and the way they have like the different arms, I definitely think this is a must get. So we have no extra arms, we have only extra arms, and we have so you can do the plain arms also, so you don't have to just do the arms with like the decorations on it. You can just do plain arms also, which is really cool. And the arms also have animation, which I think is awesome. So here's how they look like. It definitely goes the same. So yeah, I'm not doing this one because again, this one is from the Quest. So here's, and then these are the all baddie mesh glove warmers. So here is how they look like. They have these little diamonds on them, and it has mesh at the top. So we have no charms, no gloves, arm warmers, and just the mesh gloves. Those are all the toggles, and you can color it all. And then we have this Dolce Gabbana, these sleeves, and they have normal hands, and they have original. So these give you like skeleton hands, which is cool. I wish they had a toggle where you can just have the skeleton hands without the gloves. I definitely think that's a toggle that they need to add, but you can color a lot of them and they're cute. Then we have this scene outfit. The scene collection was super cute. Criminal scene, so let's go to, so they have no tape, mesh only, and warmers only. And you can color everything on here, which is nice. And then Eerie High sophisticated sleeves and gloves. So here is how it looks, and it has no gloves toggle and original. And you can color everything. And then Monster Scene, you have this, so you have no cuffs and cuffs only, which is cute. And you can color all the spikes and the beads, which is also really cool. And then we have Sincere gloves, and these are cute. So you have only gloves, only jewelry, only bangles, and only armbands, which is really cool. And then Frankenstein Lolita sleeves. These are cute. They have no toggles, but you can color a lot of things with it also. And then Frankenstein Lolita gloves, which are super cute. Now they don't have no toggles, but these are also cute gloves. So that is everything in the arm section. Things I feel like you could skip out on are probably gonna be, I feel like you could personally skip out on the all baddie mesh gloves and warmers. And also, but the only reason why I'm not saying the Eerie High sophisticated sleeves and gloves, because that does go to the Eerie High set, and it does look nice together. Now by themselves, to me they don't stand too strongly, but it does look nice with the set. But if you want to skip out on that, then that's fine also. So I would say the all baddie mesh warmers and the Eerie High sophisticated gloves. Now the Monster Scene mesh gloves, you can also skip out on those also. I mean, they're cute, but you know, if you really just don't feel like grinding for the stuff, and it's just something that you want to put off for now, then I would see why you would put that off. Now the Sheer Sincere gloves, those have a lot of jewelry on it also, which is nice. But again, I feel like the stuff that you want to really focus on getting is the Trickster set, the Scene stuff, and the Frankenstein stuff, and probably the Dolce & Gabbana Remembrance sleeves. Those are the stuff I think you really want to focus on. The other stuff you could probably wait. That's just my personal opinion though. So now let's go to bottoms. So all baddie beaded bottoms. So they have plain skirt, which I don't feel like this plain skirt is cute. And then they have the belts. I like the belts only toggle. I think it's cute. And here are the shorts. These shorts are kind of plain and a bit ugly. And you can color everything. For the sweatpants, let me go down. Here are the sweatpants, and they have no toggles, and you can color the sweatpants and the drawstring. Here is the Trickster Jester bottoms. Why do I feel like it's not? Okay, so here are the Trickster Jester bottoms, and here is how it looks like. It has no toggles, just only, you can just color everything. And now we have the Sheer Sincere skirt. And this one does have toggles, so let's look at some of the toggles. So we have original, no blooms, and then you have actual not sheer toggle, and then not sheer and no flower decoration. And you can color everything. And also, and you can also position, rotate, and scale. Okay, that actually does add some points to it now. Them doing that. So we have the Eerie High bottom. So they have skirt and pant, which is cute. They have skirt, pants, and you can color everything. As you can see, they have original, only belly button piercing, shorts only, no belt, skirt only, plain skirt, original pant. Let me go down a little bit so you can see it more. Oh my gosh, not supposed to be so glitchy. Okay, there we go. So here are the pants so y'all can see it better. No flames and plain pants. So that has a lot of good toggles. And then we have monster scene bottom. We have shorts only, belts only, raccoon tail only, and you can color a lot. Now, here's the pleated skirt. I don't know if this was in the buy section or if you got this from one of the codes. I think you got this from one of the codes, but here's how the skirt looks like. But I don't think it's in the buy section. I think I got that from one of the codes. So we have the Frankenstein Lolita skirt, which is also cute, but it has no toggles. But you can color, I think, everything on there, which is nice. And then we have the striped capri wamples. No toggle, and this is pretty much it, how they look like. And now we have the Heartbreaker skirt. Now this is cute. You can also move it around, so it has position, rotate, and scale, which is also nice. I think you can color everything also. But it has no toggles. So let's remove this. So now we have this skirt. Watch, let me go down. This skirt is super cute. It's very grand. And so here's it. And it has these sparkles around it. So we have original and no particles. I wish they had a layer skirt where you can only like take off these other two layers and just have like a regular skirt with it, but it's so nice. And you can also color a lot, and I think this is, I don't know if this is everything, but it's super, but you can color a lot. So they have original and no toggles, so those are the only toggles. And then denim mini skirt, which is cute also, but it has no toggles. So that's everything for the bottom. So now I'm going to go through what you can skip. So I think definite gets, or you want to get this, the Dolce Katrina Papel. Ugh, I'm sorry y'all if I'm saying this wrong. I'm tired. And so you can get this, the Dolce skirt, the Heartbreaker skirt, and the Franken Lolita skirt. I feel like those are some main things that you want to get. And also the file scene bottoms. I feel like those had a lot of good toggles on them. So I feel like those are the main things that you want to get. Stuff I feel like you can skip out on is these jorts, the sweatpants. I don't feel like they're all that. These striped Wampo capris, you could skip out on that. And this denim mini skirt. I feel like you can skip out on all of those. The tricks are just the bottoms. Those are tricky because they're all part of the set, and the set does look nice when you put it all together. And this all baddie belted bottoms. I don't really like the skirt, but the belts are a super cute accessory to add when it's there. And then this Sheer Sincere skirt, to me it wasn't all that, but if you feel like it's worth it, you can get it. But the main ones I definitely think you should focus on is getting the Dolce skirt, the Heartbreaker skirt, the Frankenstein skirt, and the File Scene, Eerie High bottoms, and Jester bottoms are probably the ones that you should focus on. So now let's go to shoes. So I gotta go all the way low for this one. let's go zoom in. So we have these Nike shoes, which these are cute, and they'll go with a lot of simple outfits, and you can color I think pretty much everything on here, which is nice. So now we remove these and we go down again. Oh my gosh, it's glitching. Monsters game. Okay, there we go. And then this, oh, that's what you get from completing the quest. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So here are the basic heels. No toggles. You can color the base and the buckle. They're cute, just plain. Now, and the Star Wars shoes, I think you need the mask right for that. Monster scene shoes. Oh, I like how it has a built-in stockings, which is nice. So you can color I think everything, and they have original, no tights, and then tights only, which is nice. I'm glad they have that toggle. So these are nice. And then we have these basic sneakers. These are kind of ugly, but here are the basic sneakers, and you can color everything: the sole, laces. Oh, so I feel the stitch outline, so no, you can't color everything. But that's pretty much it. And then the Fire Scene fluffy shoes, which these are super cute. And they have a lot of toggles. I love how many toggles the scene set has. So you can color, I think, everything. Like, look at all this. So, original, no sock, no belts, all sock, just leg warmer. No leg warmers, sorry. No leg warmers and sock. Just leg warmers and the crime scene tape, and plain leg warmers and full boots. So this has a lot of toggles, which is really good. So now let's go to the All Rebellious shoes. Oh, this one also seems to have a lot of toggles also, and you can also color a lot of things. So we have no tights, no leg warmers, shoes only, no charms, no leg warmers, all tights, leg warmers only, validation 2, this one. Oh, this is cute. I wish it wasn't so baggy right here, but it's so cute. No stockings, plain socks only. Okay, this is cute. So now let's go to Ale Gordon's, and let's go down. These are cute, no toggles, but you can color a lot, so that's good. And these are cute. I think I kind of like the Nikes better though. Again, you get this from claiming the set. Oh, these are the Croc heels. I think Crocs are ugly, y'all. I'm sorry, don't hate me, but I think Crocs are super ugly. So I'm just not a big fan of these. So the heels, all you can do. It has no toggles, and you can color on anything. So here's how those shoes look. And then we have the Trixie pointed shoes, which I think these are cute. Oh, nice. Look at these. Oh, and they have original, no markings, and no lace. These are nice, and you can color a lot. And these are cute. Oh, and they have a short saga with it. So here are the boots, which are super cute. They have original, only shoes, and only shorts. And you can color a lot, which is cute. Early high shoes. These are cute. They have toggles on them. They have original, plain shoes and socks. Mass version, mass, plain with socks and shoes. I wish they had a only thigh gauntlets version, where you can take off the shoes and socks but leave these little garments around the thighs. I think that would be cute. But this is cute. And now we have these heels are cute. Look, I love the bows wrapped around. I wish they had an only bows toggle, but you can color a lot with this one too. So these are cute. So things I feel like you can skip out on this one is the basic heels, the basic sneakers, Ale Gordon's, these ugly Croc heels. I feel like you can, and probably also kind of the Eerie High shoes, because if you get these from the set, Miles Vampire shoes, I feel like these are kind of cute. Now, must-haves, I definitely think the Trixels, the Frankenstein, the Scene one, and I feel like those are must-haves. But I feel like you can definitely skip out on these Crocs shoes, the Air Jordans, the basic sneakers, and the basic heels. Because to me, the Air Jordans and the Nikes are kind of the same. I feel like the Nike shoes look better than the Air Jordans, in my opinion. But for y'all, it might be different. But that's my opinion. So, no, and we don't have anything for wings. So that is all for today's video. Comment down below if this video was helpful or not. And comment down below if you want me to make a separate video going over all the mask items. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!